What is up, everybody? Cadron Gaming bringing you another Clicker Heroes video. Alright, so right into it. The new 1.04/1.05 patches have come out for Clicker Heroes on consoles. Now, this has introduced some key features that weren't previously in the console versions of the game, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, go ahead and check out my previous video, which BLAM is right there. It's on the screen. You see it. Click it. If you have already seen it, then disregard everything that I just said. Today with me, I have Tony instead of Steven. Steven was in the last video, but now he's transformed into Tony. Say
Hello.
hi, Tony. Yeah, there he is.
Hello.
And with this update, they have actually added the auto clicker function, which is this thing right here, for 100 rubies. Right there, you can buy an auto clicker, and what it does is it just automatically clicks. It's 10 clicks per second, and you can put it on your hero's leveling system to like constantly level them. You can put it on one of your skills on the left-hand side of the screen, or you can put it directly on the monster to click the monster for you and deal some damage. It also added a mercenaries tab, which isn't here. There's actually going to be a part 2 to this video. This is just part 1. That was a weird sound effect. An outsiders tab, which is this. And yes, there is a transcend option, but I'll break it down for you. Transcending. Transcending is like an overpowered ascension. And what it does is it consumes all of your ancients, all of your hero souls, and all of your forge cores and relics. Sadly, I had like 500 forge cores before I transcended. Huge mistake. I should have spent them and gotten a little bit further in the game. But and what it does is it unlocks these. They're called outsiders, and they are like overpowered ancients, and they do different things. Now, the more hero souls you sacrifice when you transcend, the more ancient souls you get, which is up there in the upper right. I have 18 right now because I sacrificed. How much did I sacrifice? It'll actually, fuck this right here. Hero soul gain 5,258. So that's how much I sacrificed. I sacrificed that many hero souls to get 18 ancient souls. I'm not sure of the exact ratio. You could probably find that on the wiki. But yeah, they do some amazing things. You also unlock something called Transcendent Power. I don't know what the hell that is. That's probably going to be in part 2. But this is what this tab looks like. Now, you can transcend at any time. But this, if I transcend right now on level fucking 54, I'll get 0 ancient souls and transcendent power. It does say here when you transcend, you will keep ancient souls, rubies, outsiders, mercenaries, which that will be in part 2, and purchased guilds restored gradually. Now, mercenaries. I'll get into that in part 2. I'll cover that in part 2, but it's another cool thing. You can accept quests from them. It's great. Relics that you have gotten before, which is also going to be in part 2 because I don't have the relics tab. I just transcended and started over pretty much. But previous to this update, you used to get forge cores for your relics, and you wouldn't be able to do anything with them. And a lot of people are like, oh, what are these forge cores? I'm very unfamiliar with this, and they're just sitting there. That's to upgrade relics. We'll get into that in part 2. They've also added new heroes, so these guys that you can hire here, there's more now. There's new ones that I don't have yet. And there's also new stats in the stats tab. It looks a little different. See, you can click Ascensions, like on this one, number 0, because I transcended and saying I haven't ascended. I'm on zone 54, so that's cool. Transcensions. There you go. See, my first one, my highest zone ever was 554, and now it's 54 because that's where I am right now. Also, new achievements have been unlocked, or added, I should say. And they're pretty cool. They added a lot of them. It's awesome. The highest level, the highest zone is still 3,600, I believe. Barry Leroy Jenkins. Leroy Jenkins is in this game! But yeah, so stay tuned for part 2 when I kind of go even more in depth as to the details of everything, because that's... If you're watching this video while part 2 is already out, I'm gonna put the video link right there on the screen. It just popped up. You can click that, go right to part 2. Tony, do you have any farewell words?
Another phone with my girlfriend.
Alright. Don't forget to like and subscribe.